Hi everyone, I wanted to show you this beautiful spiral updo that you can do right at home. I'm going to start off by putting some heat protectant on my hair, and I'm using one from Tresemme. This is Thermal Creations. I'm going to spray that on top of my hair. Make sure you get those ends and massage that through your hair. I'm going to take my favorite Silk Essence Shine and apply that all over the hair, making sure that it's nice, beautiful, and shiny. Of course, as you can see in the background, my little doggie walked in while I was filming, so I had to say hi to her and show her a little bit of love. So as I said, apply that all over the hair and making sure you get those ends. Very important. Okay, so now you want to part your hair right through the middle. And I'm going to go ahead and clip the top area away, and I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom. The bottom piece, actually, you won't be using it or doing anything to it at this time. We're actually going to use that as a base, a foundation base for all of our curls. So just pin that and put that out of the way in the meantime. So I'm going to let down the top area, and then I'm going to do 3 sections on the top of my head. I'm going to do one over here. Make sure you get those lines as smooth as possible. And then I'm going to do another section over to the other side. Okay, so there you have your 3 sections at the top of your head. And I'm going to clip this out of the way because we won't be doing anything to that either right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab one section and grab a thin slice of hair and feed that right through my curling iron. After holding it for maybe 60 seconds, I'm going to release the curl, lay it on my hand, spray it with some hairspray, and I like to give it a quick twirl, so like that I could make sure that all the flyaways are pretty much in that curl. And do the same thing. Grab a small tiny section, feed it through the curling iron, wait about 60 seconds, release, and apply some hairspray. I'm going to continue this all throughout the section of the hair. Okay, so now moving over to the top, I'm going to feed a small section through my curling iron. I'm going to release the curling iron and hold the curl in its place and apply either a bobby pin or a hair clip through that curl and hold that into place so it could cool that way, and you're going to have nice volume at the top of your head just by allowing it to cool that way. I'm going to continue doing this throughout the whole entire top half of my head. And then I'm moving over to the front. And same thing. I'm going to release the curling iron, hold that curl into place, and make sure that I secure it with either a bobby pin or a hair clip. I don't like to make curls in the front of my head because I feel like I look like an 8-year-old. So I just put this over to the side and I'll deal with it in a little bit. And after you have all those hair clips and beautiful curls, this is what your hair should look like. And then, once you release all those curls, yes, you will look like a mess. But it's okay, it'll be worth it. I'm going to go ahead and release the clip and allow all of my hair to fall. Now, I'm grabbing section by section at the back half of my head, making sure that I don't grab any curls, and I'm going to tease that the whole entire section. This will allow us to create a good base for when our bobby pins are being placed. It'll have something to grab and hold just to make sure that they're not going to move. Now I'm going to go ahead and comb it all down and bring it into the center like if I'm going to do a ponytail. I'm going to twist this, and I'm going to twist this upwards. Keep twisting all the way until you get to the top. Once you get there, I'm going to tuck in those ends right into the hair, just so that they're not visible. And then with maybe 3 to 4 bobby pins, you want to hold that bun into place. And once you're done, of course, this is how crazy it would look like. Nobody should see this area just because it's a holding place for all of the other bobby pins. After you spray that down with hairspray, I'm going to loosen up my curls just so that they can become a little bit more bouncy and flowy. I'm going to go at the top of my head, right here where the crown is, and I'm going to take section by section and tease them. This will create a wonderful big bump right there. You could put hairspray while you're teasing. I prefer not to. Okay, so once you get that done, spray it down with some hairspray, just making sure that all the flyaways have been combed back and everything has been into place. Don't comb it too hard. That's the whole point of teasing. You want to have a nice crown. So grabbing a little bit of the hair that you just teased, you're going to create a bump right there at the crown of your head and place a bobby pin to hold that into place. Make sure that you can't see any teasing areas. Now, with the leftover hair, section by section, pull it back, and you see this little hanging stuff. You want to twirl that around. Twirl that around your finger. Hold it into place, and then with the bobby pin, secure that. And keep doing this section by section. Off to the other side, and doing the same thing, section by section, pulling it back, twisting it, and securing those curls. Now, to add some final accent, I'm putting in these very cool spiral type of diamonds. They're hair pieces that you could even get at Walgreens or Walmart. And this is the final result. Alrighty everyone, so we're pretty much done with our hair. It was so nerve-wracking doing all the curls and then spraying it with hairspray and then having all the bobby pins and then doing the tweezing, or I'm sorry, the teasing and things like that. But it's actually very, very worth it. If you can see here, so this is the final look. Actually came out pretty beautiful. I'm so happy with it. And ever since yesterday I was sort of just preparing everything for today, which happens to be my baby shower, and it was just so frustrating because my nails weren't coming out right. I wanted to do roses and it wasn't working out. I was like, okay, so let me just curl my hair and I'll leave them down or whatever, but I wanted to do an updo because how many times in the world can you actually wear an updo for an event and, you know, feel special? It's so much different, like it's so different to actually do this hairstyle on a client and be like behind them and knowing what you're doing. But anyways, it just shows to prove that you could save $45, $50 on doing an updo at your home pretty much with a little bit of practice. And this was really just curls, swirling, bobby pins, that's it. A little bit of teasing too. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time.